We are going to dive straight into this, and you're going to come onto your tummy. Now, you're not going to need any props for this class, just yourself. And you're going to let your hands come up in front of you. And we're going to go palms towards each other. We're going to start by swimming. So from here, I want you to press that pubic bone into the floor. And all we're going to do, I'm going to give you a little bit of prep. We're going to start to reach your one arm, one leg away from each other, and then just bring it back down again. And then the other side, and back down again. And we're going to do that a few times. So you should feel like your nose is just hovering, it's staying at the same height, nothing's changing. Your tummy muscles are switching on a little bit as you lift the arms. How high do you lift the arms? It doesn't matter. That's partly dependent on your shoulder mobility. And we're allowing those shoulder blades to move. And then those legs are staying really straight all the time. We're going to do just one more each side. And pause here. From here, we're going to see if we can come up into our extension. So again, have that nose just hovering off the floor. Press your pubic bone into the floor. Reach the legs long. Reach the arms long so that both arms can lift off and can both feet start to lift off. You don't have to come very high here. Can you pause there and breathe? And then bring yourself all the way back down again. Let everything shake off. This time we're going to come into our full swimming. So from here, take a nice big inhale as you push your pubic down in order to come up. And then we're just going to swim. So you're going to paddle those arms, paddle those legs, trying to move from your shoulder, from your hip joint. And can you breathe? So yes, there's a little bit of rotation here. No, we're not stopping and pulling our shoulder blades down. We're just allowing everything to move as freely as it possibly can when you're lying on your tummy, paddling away, not in water. Keep that breath going. We're going to go for 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Reach the arms and legs so far away from each other. And we're going to start to breathe into your tummy. So try and expand your tummy. And breathe out. And expand. And breathe out. And you start to find that you rock. So if you keep pulling your legs away from each other, and you really inflate your tummy, so legs go away, arms go away, you'll be able to rock just a little bit. Couple more. Last breath. And rest all the way down. Let your head settle. Give your back a bit of a stretch. You can stretch out those toes. I was starting to feel like I was getting a bit of cramp in my feet there, but really just let everything go. And then from here, we're going to take it into just a bit of single leg kick prep. So we're going to come hands down. We've done this before. Really standing into your arms, pubic bone pressing down still. Reach one leg away. It comes off and down. And the other leg. And down. And this is just a nice little bit of recovery. Keeping that breath slow. And then we're going to add in the knee bend. So as you reach the leg away, the foot starts to bend, the upper thigh stays a little bit off the floor. And then we reach it back for you to come down. So the aim of the game is, can you use the back of your muscles to slowly bend the knee? You're trying to create as much tension through the leg without just squeezing it as you can to really pick up all the slack in the front of your body. And you're really challenging that hip extension. So there's not much with it. Remember, most of it comes from your back. So just that little bit above your kneecap should be staying off. And this is our last one. And then you're going to come all the way down to the floor, head to one side, hands by the side of you. And I want you to just kind of clasp one hand in the other. Now you can hold onto your fingertips, you can hold onto your wrists, whichever is more comfortable. But just let your head go, let your shoulders round over. Now we've done dart before, so I want you to just think of it almost like a modified dart. And then from there, see if you can start to slide your hands down your bottom. You'll notice that your shoulder blades come together, your chest starts to get wider, and you'll feel a bit of a stretch on your neck. And then let those shoulders come back down again. So that's how we're going to get picked up. That's how we're going to allow our head to move. So from here, press that pubic bone into the floor, and you're going to start to slide the arms down, let the head turn towards the floor so that we come up into our modified dart. And as we come down, we're going to go the other way. So let your head turn to face the opposite direction, shoulders still round over. We're going to go again. So can you press your pubic bone, slide your hands, allow your head to be picked up as you come down, and then all the way back down, head turns in the opposite direction. So we're really just allowing you to kind of come all the way into this movement and all the way back out of it. So you really do just let go. And we're going to make this one your last one. And you're going to pause there. Now from here, we're going to bring in the legs. So I want your body to stay still, and if you want, you can let your head just rest in your hands. But from here, we're going to bring those legs a comfortable distance apart, so they shouldn't be squeezed together. And you're going to press your pubic bone into the floor, reach the legs away, and we're going to see if both legs can start to lift off the floor. And again, you can see that I'm probably just about getting above my kneecap off, and then I can just let them come back down again. Okay, I release, let everything go. Can I find my pubic bone press, legs reach away, I start to come up. Now if I come up higher, you can see, I can, but look at how much that's in my back. Okay, so you want it to be very much not across here. You want it to be very much targeted and isolated into those lower legs and that hip. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Press into your pubic bone, reach the legs away as you start to come up. Again, it might be kind of a hand width above your kneecap that comes off. And then let it come down. This time we're going to add in the knee bend for it. So you're going to, again, pubic bone, reach the legs. Can you keep reaching the legs as you bend both knees? And then all the way back and back down. So again, we're looking for this to be in the back of your thighs and bottom, and we're trying to create as much length as possible as we do this. So pubic bone presses, can you reach the legs away? Can you keep reaching them away as you bend those knees? So back of your thigh, bottom, they're all working here. All the way out and back down again. We're going to do just one more of those and we're going to combine it. Pubic bone presses, legs reach away, all the way around, all the way back and back down again. Take those hands behind your back again. Hold on to either the wrists or the hands, whichever you prefer, and we're going to combine the whole thing. So from here, you're going to press your pubic bone in. You're going to slide your hands down to your feet, almost like they're trying to reach your feet. We've got that open chest, and then from here, the legs have started to hover a little bit. We're going to start to allow the knees to reach and bend, but the hands are going to run away and the body comes back down. As the legs reach away, it pulls the hands up and slides them down for you to come up into this long arrow shape. You start to slide all the way down, hands running away from the feet, and we keep going. So feet are running away from the hands, hands are running away from the feet, and we're using your breath. So I actually want you to come up on an inhale. You'll find yourself get a little bit higher and back down on your exhale. We're going to do a couple more. Really reach it away. You should be feeling the back of your thighs. You should be feeling your back work here. Yes, you might be feeling a little bit in your lower back, but no, it won't be pinching you. You're going to do one more. All the way back down again. And let the legs come down. Let the feet come down. Just press yourself up into a child's pose. Again, wide kneed, narrow kneed, whichever you prefer. You can modify, you can shake, you can shimmy. Just try and round that back over. Give yourself that second, because we're going to come into a swan dive. And this is possibly one of my favorite movements, and it's going to need your breath. It's going to need that big stretch of your whole body. And it's one I'm not going to talk very much through. So from here, come back down onto your tummy for the last time. And your hands are going to be just a little bit above your chest. And you want to make sure that your feet are on the mat as well. So we start with just a full swan press. So pubic bone presses down, you're going to come up. Now, you may not be able to get your arms to straight. I can't, that's okay. My crown of my head is reaching away. My feet are nice and reaching away as well. And then I'm going to come back down again. And just notice as you come back down, can your legs want to lift? Let the legs come down again. Shake it all off. Really reach the legs away from you. Push the pubic bone down and stand into your hands. Now, if your legs are reaching away from you, almost like someone's pulling them away, when you come down, the legs will come up. And then if you push down, the legs will come back. Now, this is your swan press, your swan dive. You just have to speed it up. So there's going to be some breaths here. Now, the easiest way to think about this movement is you just have to let go. So hold it up at the top for me. Take a nice big breath in, reach those legs away, and then just release the hands and press. Release the hands, press. So all you're trying to do is keep the same shape. Last one. And rest all the way back down again. Press yourself up, come back into your child's pose. And if you want to give that another go after you've seen it, please feel free. Just pop me on pause, rewind it. But when you're ready, we're going to come up onto all fours. And we're going to do a quick leg pull. And then we're going to switch it round. So tuck those toes under. Stand into your hands. From here, just walk 1 foot back. Make sure you've got enough room onto your mat. If you haven't, shimmy forward. And all we're going to do is come up into a knee hover. You're going to step one leg back, hold it there. Step the other leg back so that we're now in our plank, hold it there. And then just bring one leg in, the other leg in, and come down. Easy. So we're going to step back into our plank and stay there this time. Stand into those hands, hover the knees, one leg and the other leg. Now from here, almost flick your toes away so you can lift your leg up so it comes in line with your body. Pop it back down again, switch the other side. Pop it back down again, switch to the other side. So keep that breath. You should be swaying as little as possible. And again, we're trying to keep that length in your body. Last one. Hold it there, bend the knees, and lower them down. Brilliant. Switch round. We're going to do that in the opposite direction. So from here, I know that a lot of people like to turn their hands out this way, but what we actually want to protect your neck is that we've got a little bit of roundness here. So ideally, your fingers are facing towards your feet. Now, if that's really horrible, you can turn it out a little bit, but do try to keep your hands as much towards your feet as you can. And you're going to spread your fingertips, let your feet come long. So legs are nice and straight, and we're sort of leaning back onto our arms here. And all we're going to do from there is a reverse plank. So you're going to try and get your feet to effectively touch the floor. So stand into your hands, start to roll your feet so your hips come up and you are looking towards them. Then you're going to open your sit bones and tip back down again. It's that simple, okay? So you're trying to open the front of your ankles. Again, stand into your feet, open, roll them as you come up to open the front of your hips. And then all the way back down again. Now, we're going to try and lift one leg when we get up to the top. So you really need to find the pressure into your leg as you do this. Again, if you need to just give your wrist a break, you can. But if you stand into one leg, the opposite leg will automatically feel like it can lift just a little bit easier. So from here, roll your feet forward, stand into your hands and feet. Stand into one leg so much you can just float the other off. Bring it back down again. Stand into the other to lift the leg. Back down again. And bring it back down. Good. Now the aim is, can we keep those hips up as much as they are double leg with single leg? This is going to be our last one. Ready? Big breath. Roll and open the front of your body. Pick one leg. Push into it as much as you can. Keep that hip up. Bring the other leg down. Really push into the other leg. Back down. And open your sit bones. Come all the way back. Come off your wrist. Just roll them in the opposite direction. Again, you can pull them apart if you want to, but well done. That is very much an advanced back strength class.
Why not check out these related videos? Thanks for joining us, everyone.